Jim Glott, welcome in. Amber UGC, welcome in. Welcome back. How's everybody doing tonight? Amber UGC, same here. Glad to see you. Welcome back, everyone. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for 10 minutes after the hour or 20 people in the room. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. Victoria, welcome in. Victoria, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Missed you guys too. Good to see everybody. Hey Rach, welcome in. Good to see you. So happy to see you. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for 10 minutes after the hour or 20 people in the room. It's good to be back. I feel really good about being back. It's been a rocky first start to 2026. But we're back on. We'll begin in a couple of minutes, everyone. We're just waiting for 10 minutes after the hour. Oh, yeah, that's right, huh? It's 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, and we set our times forward. I haven't been on since we did that. So it's still light outside here. Feral Feminists, welcome in. Feral Feminists, welcome in. Christina's out there wandering. She'll be in a couple of minutes. Welcome to those of you who are on YouTube. Yeah, 10. Oh, in North Carolina, yes. 10 o'clock. 7 o'clock here on the East Coast, West Coast. Jess Bartlett's, welcome in. Jess Bartlett, welcome in. Barbie, welcome in. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing okay. We'll begin in a couple of minutes, just 10 minutes after the hour or 20 people in the room. Oh, in Iowa. Is it Iowa or Louisiana? That's got to be Iowa. 9 o'clock. Okay, so no, it's got to be Louisiana or Iowa because it's Central Time. Feral Feminists, welcome in. Iowa, perfect. So 9 o'clock, 29. Okay, I got to keep those time zones in mind. I know some people don't change their time. I think it's Arizona that doesn't participate. Princess G, welcome in. Welcome to all of you online. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. Arturo Gomez on YouTube, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for 10 minutes after the hour. Arizona and Alaska are the only ones. Yes. Hey, Lindsay Armstrong, welcome in. Welcome back. That's right. I knew there was another one besides Arizona, too. Good to see everybody. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's doing okay. I'll give you guys some updates 10 minutes after the hour. Lindsay Armstrong, yeah, it's good to be back. It's really good to be back. Welcome to those of you on YouTube. Really good to be back. Really good to see all of you. Thank you guys for coming back. I know that there's lots of lives going on that you guys can tune into, but Arturo Gomez, welcome in. Thank you for watching. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. I'll give all the live updates, see what's going on. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. Welcome back. I appreciate that, Rach. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We'll begin in a couple of minutes, just 10 minutes after the hour. Just waiting for 20 people. We'll begin also with our updates, see what's going on with life. Got my little glove thing here that I'm going to we'll have to put them in the back. Or maybe we'll put them over here. Hey, Maria, welcome in. Michelle, welcome in. Oh, yeah, Michelle, the book's done. We're going to talk about that in a couple minutes. I swear I wasn't trying to get you guys to look at it. I was just trying to get this light organized here. Yeah, we'll talk about all the happenings, everything that's going on. Yeah, it came out, Maria, it came out really good. Brenda Ape will talk about that 10 minutes after the hour. I'll let you guys know at 7:10. Maria doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Bree, welcome in. No, welcome in. I appreciate you, Bree. Thank you. Yeah, the book's finally done. We finally have a copy of it. I'll show you guys the interior, the outside part. That way you guys can take a look at it and see. And Maria, I would like to know your opinion too as well. There's a couple of things I'm a little unsure of. So we'll begin 10 minutes after the hour, or 20 people in the room. We're almost there. Oh, really good, Bree. We'll talk about that. I'll give you guys an update in a moment. Well, 7:10. So we'll talk about my hey, Arturo Gomez. Yes, I do. I believe in the universe. So my cousin, I can talk about it now, having processed, just the beginning of everything and who was going to do what and what's going to happen now. So I've been able to process all of that. The hospital that she was at, Kaiser. Hey, Mexipina, welcome in. Kaiser's like a major hospital here in the area. And they came to a point where they said, okay, we've done all we can for her here, and we need to send her home. Which was really scary because, like, what? She's got a scar here with stitches, and she hasn't started chemo yet, and they're like, we need to send her home. Because this particular hospital doesn't pay for outside care. It's a whole thing. So we delayed it as long as we could because we were like, well, her mom just passed. She doesn't have any family. She lives by herself, no kids, no husband. So we need to figure out a plan before we send her home. So my aunt stepped up. My aunt's retired. Her husband passed. She's got a son. She lives nearby. So she moved in. Hey, welcome in, Yul. She moved in with my cousin and is taking her to the for her doctor's appointment, her chemo. We made a plan that I was going to stay there on the weekends. She would be there on the weekdays. So last weekend was the first weekend, and it was a little rough because we don't know where she's in her head. We don't know where she's at because how do you get told you have a brain tumor, we're going to operate, we need to find a place for you to stay, all of that. How do you process all of that? And so it's just been a day by day thing. This weekend I stayed with her. We get the impression that there is a severe depression there, a severe depression. And that's kind of getting in the way of her being able to make decisions for herself, like conscious decisions, or to even let us know how she's processing all of this. Like, we can't ask her, what do you think about the tumor? Or what do you think about because she's just not there. And she just sits quietly, she engages with the family. She engages with people that come and talk to her, but she's just there, like a depressed person, like a fully depressed person. She just lies in the sofa. And she'll eat. She has a good appetite still. This week she starts her second round of chemo. And so, we don't know if that's going to set her back or what's going to happen. So literally just day by day. But I feel good enough to have processed it to where I can talk about it without feeling, bad about it, or without feeling like, and that I can go on with my day, knowing that I've done what I could up to this point, and just kind of being grateful, all that good stuff. So there's that. So for today, she's doing good. Like I said, tomorrow, yeah, Brie, can you imagine? And even for myself, but just to put yourself in the place of somebody who you're being asked to change your life overnight. Whether and there's no time to think about it. It's just your life is going to change from one day to the other, and people are going to start coming in, invading your space, and telling you need to do this and you need to do that. And while they're all doing that, you got to process what's happening to you. So we've been, as a family, we've just been really communicating with one another, what we're seeing, what we're observing, and just kind of keeping an eye out for that. So if you are ever, the lesson I've learned is if ever at any moment I feel, because I'm single or I'm by myself or whatever, I just have faith in God that there will always be a safety net. I don't know where it will come, but God's just showing me through all of this that there is a safety net when we think we're by ourselves and when we're not. We think, at any time we think we don't have a safety net, we do. There's always people willing. And there's a lot of people in her family's, her friends that have been supportive. A lot of people at her work that have been really supportive. So it's really nice to keep that in mind. But so far so good. So I'm hoping to kind of get back into the swing of things. I feel a little off schedule with the live, but we'll just kind of go from there. Very sure to experience that. Oh, good, Feral Feminist. It's always good to have a safety net and people that are, I think about it all the time too. Brenda Ape, I'm at peace with it. That's one of the things that I, in the back of my mind is like, am I truly alone? But I have family, I got a brother and a sister. And you just kind of hope that, in my cousin's case, it's really, it is different when you think about the type of cancer she has. Like if it's on your body, it's one thing, right? Because you have your mind to think about it and to process it. But when the actual tumor is in your brain, it's like affecting the way you think. So, yeah, it is scary to think, Rach. I agree. But it has given me faith that there are a lot of people at the moment, and I think that's the spiritual part. We can hope and pray, but we really won't know until at that moment, if it's happening to us or when it's happening to us, that we're going to be able to. Hey, Lauren, welcome in. Good to see you. That we'll be able to have that springboard. All right, so there's that. And then the next thing, we did finally get a copy of Joey King and the Fragile Figurine. Guys, we finally did it. We finally did it. We have a official hard copy of the book. I put in a couple of posts on TikTok already, and if you guys can go in there and share those posts. Thank you so much, Victoria. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and just prayers for my cousin would be really great. Thank you so much, Mexi Pina. I appreciate it. So yeah, we got the official copy here. This is the little logo that they did for the book. The picture, the illustrator that did it. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. We have it on Amazon. So guys, if you go into, let me lower this just for those of you guys who are new or not familiar. If you go into the link there, you can click it, and that'll go to my link tree. On this page here, you've got the Barnes & Noble link. So if you click that, uh, it'll take you to the Barnes and Noble. You can pre-order it now. The book doesn't come out until April 6th, which is next Monday, the following Monday. But you guys can see it here. Joey King and the Fragile Figurine. And then it should be popping up on Amazon pretty soon. So you can order it through Amazon as well. Well, let me bring this up. Make sure. I'll have to fix. Oh yeah. So you can just click the link. It still says no image available. So that's my cousin and my aunt. No image available, but you can order it through Amazon. Hey, Caitlin, welcome in. Thank you so much. Hey, Michelle, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you guys for your support too. Maria, really happy. It's been you said it way at the beginning. It takes a lot of patience. You're right. A lot of patience, a lot of setbacks, a long process. You're right. Yes. Didn't know it was going to take that long, but we got to the finish line. I'm super excited the way it came out. This is the copy. Yeah, it came out really good, Brie, didn't it? Hey, Georgia Peach, welcome in. Yeah, they all come in hardcover. I do have an option of doing soft cover, but I wanted to start with hardcover first, just to kind of do the launch at the beginning. And you open it up, and then there's the figurine. And then you've got the illustrators, the people that designed it for me, the company that I went through. And then guys, all the pictures that I've been showing you of how it's processing going along. Yeah, the snow globe came out really good, didn't it? Georgia Beach, I really like it. Jim Glott, right? I'm not at that level yet. The lady did include, when I did the illustrations, she included the end page on it. But when I went to upload, the only 3 things that I could upload were the front and the back cover, and then the actual interior itself. There was a separate file for the end page. I totally agree with that. You have to have a really good end page. So I'm gonna read it, guys. I'll read it again. I'll read it tonight, the 5th book. So if we get once we have an established audience, for those of you who already know, but any new person that comes in, we'll be able to tell them to purchase their copy. So yeah, really excited. We're gonna keep it here. In the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna turn up the. I'll be turning up the advertising, so you guys will see me on a little bit more. My original thought was just to go through Amazon and through Barnes and Noble, but from what I understand, if I order the copies myself at a cheaper price, I can sell them on my own. Thank you so much, Georgia Peach. I appreciate that. I could sell them on my own. And then, hey Liz, welcome in. I have some stickers too. Let me show you guys the stickers. So these are the stickers that I'm thinking of selling them with. You get the actual sticker of the title, and then you get stickers with just the characters on them. So there's the club, there's the dad, the teacher, and then you'll get a set of these stickers as well with just the snow globe itself. Guys, that Cricut machine really came in handy. I Cricuted the hell out of everything. Finally came up with something good. So there's that, and then the color pages that you have access to. Yeah, the stickers are really cute. So what I'm eventually thinking of doing is, so if you guys want to wait, it's going to take another month for me to do this. You can purchase it on Amazon and you'll get it sooner. But if you want to wait, what I'm planning on doing, I got a Shopify account ready, but What I have to do is order a set of 35, and then I'll get those. If you buy it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, it's $18.99. But if I sell it with the stickers and the color pages as a set with the book, I'm going to sell that one, I think, for $24.99. And it'll come in a box. I got a really cute box and some a wrapping for the book. It's going to be an iridescent color, and then you'll get your own personal sticker on the box. So, and then I'll send it out that way to you. So you guys don't have to purchase it now if you don't want to. If you would like to purchase it and then donate it, that's a great idea. But and then if you purchase it for me, then I'll sign it for you guys before I send it out. That way it's a little bit more. From what I understand, that's it's easier to have just Amazon and Barnes and Noble as like a clout thing, and actually do like the hands-on face-to-face selling. Samantha, we're not. I haven't read it. I got to talk to my principal first because I know. I know the principal. I have to talk to her first and see what's going on because I really want, especially middle schoolers, I really want to catch their eye with the stickers. Like I really want to give it to them and then let them know that I published the book. But I know my principal's going to be on top of me if she sees these. So, oh, thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate that. Wait, so how much do you make per book? Okay, so I'll be really super transparent with you guys. So, I'm charging $18.99 for the book. Through Amazon or through Barnes & Noble, I'm going to make like $2 profit for each sale of the book, because part of that goes to printing and then the other part goes to Barnes & Noble. So they take a huge chunk. They take a huge chunk of the profit. Same with Amazon. Amazon gives you a little bit more money from the sale. And that's why if I sell it, or if I purchase them outright, then they're $9 a copy. And then what I can do is get the copies, put them together in a package, and then sell it to you guys with the stickers and everything for $24.99. And then that would be, I would make a better profit selling it like face-to-face online. Sibby, you can purchase it online through Barnes & Noble. If you go into the link in my bio, yeah, Rach, it is. So that's why I'm thinking that, so July, I want to start on the second book. And then next year I'll release 2 other books. So that way I can get an income stream generated. It's going to take a while, but my thought is I retire in like 10, 12 years. So my long-term goal is that I have all of this established already, so that by the time I retire, it's an income that I can count on aside from my retirement. Oh, Caitlin, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, Liz, I have the second one. I have the, and I'll probably share that with you guys soon because I'm thinking of changing it up a little. So the second one, yeah, Amazon, Rach should be more. Yeah, Caitlin, if you go into my YouTube channel, you can click the link there, and there's the Venmo and the PayPal is in there as well. So the way it's gonna work, guys, once I get this one going in July, I plan on sending the script over to the same publishing place so I could start on the second book. That one's gonna be called Joey King and Carry On. Carry On is like the equivalent of Joey King, but her character is she's really smart and she hides her smartness. For Joey King, so both Carrie and Joey have opposite, what do you call it? They both display opposite characteristics. So Joey King is more sensitive, he's more emotional, and then Carrie is going to be analytical and very smart. So instead of, you know, a girl being emotional and full of emotion, she's going to be the smart one. And Joe, the underlying thing, yeah, the duality, yes. I want them to be, because we all have internally, we all have male and female characteristics. Aside from all the political stuff, we all have very masculine and very feminine parts to us. And a lot of times, this has been my own experience. I try to hide the feminine parts because of society, because of programming, and you know, all of that stuff. So I kind of want to grow those two. So Carrie Ann's gonna be very analytical. She's gonna be very smart, but she has to try to hide that because she's a girl. And then Joe is very sensitive and he cries, and he tries to hide that later, but we're just gonna work with those two. So that one, I'll read you guys a script to that one soon. I'll let you guys know when that one's coming out. And then next year we'll start on the Christmas one. I have the Christmas one written. The Christmas one's called Joey King and the Insecure Christmas Tree. So that one's gonna be really fun. I wanna wait for that one because I wanna get used to the artists, because I really want the Christmas one to be very Christmassy and with lots of color and with lots of like traditional backgrounds and stuff like that. So it should be exciting. I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, if you want to purchase, like, if you're Liz, all of it. It's gonna have a moon. You always have to have a moon in children's literature. We're gonna have to have some type of animals in there. We're gonna have to have a deer, some forest friends. We're gonna have to have definitely a cardinal. You're right, yeah. We'll just kind of hide them in there. We'll hide all the traditional things that we talk about the live, and it'll only be known to us. So you'll see a moon, you'll see forest friends, you'll see. You always have to have snow on top of the roof, because if there's good insulation, then something you guys are very familiar with. So yeah, going back to, if you want to go, the book itself is not going to be in the Barnes and Noble store, because Barnes and Noble, like the major bookstores, won't carry they won't carry what do you call it, independent authors in their stores, only online. So if you want to purchase a copy of Joey King, you have to go online and purchase it through Barnes and Noble. Just put in the full title, it'll come up. Same with Amazon. All right, but we do have a whole bunch of fresh titles for you guys tonight. Went to the library, got us some new, some really good books. We got a lot of new titles. This one's called The Mixed Up Owl. Guys, we'll get back on the flow of our seasons. I know we're in spring right now. We got to get back on, you know, the Project Wednesday. We've got to figure out when we're going to buy the butterflies. So we're going to do that for May. I was thinking of doing a plant, like a bean plant that we can keep an eye on. Or maybe some type of plant that we could start from seed. That way we could put it in our water terrarium. Guys, our water terrarium is going really good. We have our plants in there. We're keeping it freshly updated. I've been looking for new plants to put in there, so we'll grow that. Thank you so much for that, Liz. I appreciate that. All right, this one is called The Mixed Up Owl. We love a good new, freshly published book. We love a good end page. Chiquita, yes. Prince Lizzie Fish. He had a good 6 months. I think he had a good 6 months. He had a good life. I don't know. I think something might have happened while I was on vacation over the summer, because I think when I came back from vacation, A couple of weeks after that is when he passed. He probably did get stressed. Yeah. Wait, we're it's March right now, so no, I think he passed away in December. So he had a good week. I got him a week before I went on vacation, and then in December he passed. Yeah. Right, Liz? Yeah. Lots going on, guys. A lot going on. The Mixed Up Owl. This one was published in 2024. High up in a forest filled with giant elm trees lived an owl. So yeah, I'm surprised. I know, right, Lauren? And he got pretty fat too. He was well fed. He was super thin and skinny, and then he had a good life. Yeah, Chiquita was that too. So here we have our owl, high up in the forest, filled with a giant elm tree. He was. He had a lot of those proteins. We love a good moon in children's literature. Gotta have an owl. Hey, Christina, welcome in. Christina, how's everything going? Haven't seen you in a while. How's Michigan? How's the weather? Every night, owl lay awake, unable to sleep. Thoughts swirling in his head. It's going okay? Okay, yeah. It's really good illustrations, really good black and white. And then you've got the glow of the moon in the background there. So Owl had problems staying, going to sleep. Lots of thoughts in his mind. He felt all mixed up. That's how I've been feeling lately. Everything going on, all mixed up. Yes, it would be a really good fall book, you're right. There he is. He's a little exhausted from all his thoughts. There's a little moth. Were the giant elm trees too giant? Was the silence too quiet? Was anyone else in the forest awake? Owl was going to find out. That definitely sounds like a curious mind, a fast mind. All these questions keeping him up at night. Were the giant elm trees too giant? Was the silence too quiet? And was anyone else in the forest awake? Squirrel was sleeping soundly. The duck family too. Just about everyone seemed settled in for the night. So while Owl's mind is racing around, everybody's already asleep. The squirrel, the duck family, Owl's radiating a lot of manic energy. The fox family, the little mouse. There's the owl. The geese. Right, Liz? A lot of manic energy. Deeper in the forest, it was a total snooze fest. Everybody sound asleep. Deep in the forest, everyone was sound asleep. Except for Owl. Wide awake. Look at his eyes. Owl landed on a nearby branch just for a short rest. Okay, I think he tired himself out. So he sat on the branch there. Oh, did you go? Is that that's your nephew, right, Christina? Oh, good. And then there he is on the branch and he's falling asleep now. They are, right, Christina? Or Liz. So he finally knocked himself out. And he's got a little friend there that came to join him. Hello, morning. Papa, is anyone there? Here I am. What a racket, the entire forest was awake. So he finally got to sleep. Hey, Kristen Stevens, welcome in. Oh, he stayed at your place, Christina. How fun. For the weekend or just one day? So he finally got to sleep and everybody else is awake. Morning time. You got the woodpecker. You got everybody scrambling in the trees. Why can't I sleep at night? Excuse me, Mr. Squirrel? Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Good morning. I was wondering something. Huh? I can't hear you. How does everyone else fall asleep? So he gave up. He just woke up, and now he's in the middle of everything going on. Oh, good, Chrissy, that's good. And now he's going to ask the others, how does everyone fall asleep? Did you hear something? Stop asking me questions like they can't hear them. It's probably because of all the noise surrounding you. Hello? Do I know you? I'm trying to find out why. Can't you see I don't have time? But everyone was busy. Come on, kids, let's go. Oh, he's almost like he's like the pariah of the forest. Nobody wants to talk to him. Deeper in the forest, Owl wasn't having any more luck. So he goes deeper in, asking some other animals, excuse me, could I please ask? Oh, I'm not here. Spider, when do you sleep? I don't know, Owl, but stay back or you'll wreck my beautiful web. Oh, he'll on April 6th? Oh, he'll be 6 on April 7th. Oh, good, his birthday's coming up. Hello, Bear. You seem like you slept well last night. Ouch. Nobody would help the mixed up owl. Oh, everybody just kind of went on their own business. He had that question, how is everybody sleeping? And his quest was making him so tired that he fell asleep right on top. So as he's walking around, he sees a crow, looks like a crow in the nest. And he tired himself out again and he just knocked out. Excuse me? Are you kidding? Sorry, go away. Hey. So even the crow didn't welcome him. Oh, the crow had little babies there. Taking care of little baby birds. Watch it. Shoo. Oh, and now he's not even welcome. Oh, and then he falls off the tree. Watch out. Look at him, and then he gets tossed and he falls right into the water. Oof. Oh, and then the geese take him out. Look at the frog. Wow. What a mess. He almost drowned my children. I've never seen such a clumsy animal. Aw, things keep getting worse and worse for our friend the owl. He's a danger to us all. He scared my children. He fell asleep in my nest. He almost ruined my web. They're all ganging up on him. Poor thing. What a disaster. Nice work. Stay back. Where did you come from? Oh, I can't see anything. What happened? So there's the whole crowd there. And there's Owl. Has no idea what he did or what he did wrong. And then he finally lets it out. Be quiet. He's going to advocate for himself. Or maybe somebody's going to advocate for him. Some of us are trying to sleep. Oh, it looks like a porcupine. It is, right? Somebody else is trying to sleep. I mean, really. Oh, so instead of trying to get questions and answers from them, he's on his own. He's not going to listen to them. Hedgehog vanished into the grass, leaving Owl more mixed up than ever. Trying to sleep, but it's daytime. Got him a little bit more confused. Hey, excuse me. So he's walking through. He's going to go talk to the hedgehog. See what's going on. Hedgehog had gone right back to sleep. So as he was looking for him, when he finally found him, Hedgehog had gone back to sleep. Yeah, his brain is just different. You're right. Why was Hedgehog sleeping in the daytime? Owl waited. And then the moon comes out again. Oh, I don't think Owl knows that he's supposed to only be up in the daytime. Soon, Owl was fast asleep again. When suddenly, you again? What do you want? Why are you awake? It's nighttime. So, Owl fell asleep, woke up by the hedgehog. So what? I can be awake at night. Okay, but when do you sleep? I sleep when I'm tired, of course. So Hedgehog's gonna ask him, so what? I can be awake at night. Okay, but when do you sleep? I sleep when I'm tired, of course. When I get hungry, I eat. When I'm bored, I like to play. When I'm tired, I go to sleep. Don't you? So it looks like Owl finally found somebody to answer his questions. Owl had thought everyone was supposed to sleep at night, but here on the forest floor, there were raccoons and mice and opossums and a bat. And look how busy they were. So he thought everyone was supposed to sleep at night. But here on the forest floor, there were raccoons and mice and opossums. And they were all busy doing something at night. Owl watched in amazement. The forest was awake. So he's finally finding the group of people that he's supposed to be with, the night owls. Owl began the journey back to his own tree. Morning was coming, and soon he would be asleep. We love a good moon in children's literature. Owl was happy. I love the illustrations in this book. Happy and calm. And then we get a little picture of them falling asleep. I think this story is like kind of like a oh, but then you have the crow that comes and says, "Good morning." I think you kind of have to know which animals sleep during the day and which animals sleep at night in order to understand what it is that Owl's trying to figure out. Because he's going around asking everybody. Yeah, he's just different, built differently. The end. The Mixed Up Owl. We love a good neurodivergent thinking character in children's literature. I give this one an 8. I think the idea and the premise of this book was really good. The story lagged a little bit. It was a little bit too outstretched. Could have given us a little bit more detail. But I liked it overall. Yeah, I was also falling asleep tonight. Oh, thank you so much, Chicken. I really appreciate that. Have a good night. So in the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. The Mixed Up Owl, 1 through 10. What do we give it? I give it an 8. A solid 8 for all feminists. I agree. Yep. We do have our tea here. We're drinking. Amber, you see you give that one a 9? Victoria, an 8? We're gonna pour our tea tonight. We're drinking apple cinnamon tea with a honey base. We haven't had tea in a while. It's just been one of those weeks. It's really good. Ooh, it's sweet. All right, let's set the timer. We didn't set our goal. We're at 17K. We're doing really good. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Let's click, click, click. Tap, tap, tap. Our goal tonight is going to be 45K. 45K tonight to see how far, how many likes we can get. Remember that the likes push out the push us out to the For You page. I think that's what TikTok is still doing it. You might have changed a little. All right, let's look into the stacks, see what we can find. Oh, this is a good one, especially for oh, so I've had 2 interviews, but oh, nice, Christina. Oh, good job. 2 interviews, but no job yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for them to. Sometimes it takes a while to get a position. Continue on. Good luck, and keep us updated. This one is called Is It Spring? Spring just started last week. How many of you, let's get an update on the weather, everyone. It's a process, but yes. Oh, since July 2024. Oh, it's been a while. You gotta get back into that zone of working. How many of you on the East Coast right now are still in cold weather? How many of you has it tapered off? Mine used to read me one called When Will It Be? Oh, I wonder if it's the same thing. Oh, when will it be spring? Was 68 and sunny here in Ohio. Oh, that is the East Coast. 68 is a nice temperature. That's kind of warm for you guys, right, Kristen? Do you know that in 3 months it'll be 2 years now? Oh, wow. Really, Christina? And that's when we started. That's when you started with the live, huh? Weather is back and forth for Amber UGC. Mexi Pina, right? It is. It's hot here. Our weather in North Carolina has been very bipolar. So Victoria, the same. Amber UGC. Chilly, and then the next day, 80 degrees. Yep. I guess. Okay. It was 80 one day and then 40 the next. Yeah, it's 60s in the mid 80s and clear in Houston. 60s to mid 80s. Hey, Mike Silva, welcome back. Welcome in. It's not explaining. Oh, Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay Armstrong. It is. It's really hot. Midwest. Low 30s overnight, 70s, high pretty much this week, and we're getting closer to spring. Yes. Yeah, it's been hot here. Unseasonably hot. Like, the weather here it gets up in the 80s and 90s. And usually it's still like cool, like a cool 80s or 90s, where it's hot out. If you're in the direct sunlight, it's hot. And if you're in the shade, it's cold. But the air is dry, which isn't normal because we usually don't get the dry weather until summertime. But you just go outside and it feels like summer. This one is called Is It Spring? We love a good end page. We've got a really good end page on it. I think we got a squirrel, a snowman with the sun, a cat. It's like a scarf. Little birds chirping. Is it spring? This one's gonna be a pretty one. Look at the flowers on top. And then look at the writing. Is it spring? Very pastelish. Eastery colors. This one was published in 2026. Oh wow, this is like freshly dropped. Is it spring? We love a good green, a lime green, a pastel green. Yes, said the flowers in the garden down the street. Yeah, very springy. A little kitten, a bird, and some flowers there, a little water fountain. Yes, said the buds on the branches in the park. We love these little buds in the trees, little dogs. Yes, said the birds in the blue, blue sky. The bird, little baby, and a bassinet, or a walker. Is it spring? Oh, look at this pastel blue. Oh, Christina, yes. And you got, I think Christina won us all in the United States with the cold weather. Not yet, said the wind, turning icy and sharp. Oh, yeah. Spring hasn't come yet. We still got some wind. There's the little scarf that we saw floating on by. Not yet, said the clouds, turning thick and gray. Not yet, said the animals, still sleepy in their dark homes. Oh, they're not ready yet for spring. But I bet you it's gorgeous in the summertime, especially by the lakes. Is it spring? No, said the late snow. Still time for some winter snow. No, no, no. Yeah, it's still cold. That's a cute little picture though. You got the little cat playing out in the snow. He's like a little snowman. Will it ever be spring? Look at this pretty pink. So we've got a pastel green, a pastel blue, and then we got this pink. Yes, 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 said the sun. Warming the wind and melting the snow, and calling the animals out of their dark homes. Oh, so the last of this winter storm had to come through and pass, and out comes the sun again. And look at the little birds going to the little melted snow and drinking the water. They're the squirrels, the birds. Everybody coming out of their hibernation. Yes, yes, yes. And look at that really pretty spring scene. The hydrangeas, the flowers, the cat and the grass, the little squirrels. They cut the scarf. The little bluebirds with the nests and little eggs in the nest. The blue jays. And it was spring. And we get this really nice purple. Definitely a 10. Is it spring? I really liked this one. Very simple. Kevin Hanks. Very simple structure, very simple story, but the illustration is really good. I love that he used all these pastel colors for spring. Just like little things that identify the springtime. All right, in the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. I give this one a 10. Definitely give this one a 10. In the comment section, let's see what everybody is thinking tonight. We started the live with, you will give that one a 10? We started the live with The Mixed Up Owl. I thought this one was an 8. And then we read Is It Spring? Gave this one a 10. I'm going to go with Is It Spring? I really like this one so far. That's a good one. 9.5 because I'm scared of squirrels. Amber, did you see? That is a legitimate reason. That is a legitimate reason to not like it. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Let's tap, tap, tap. We're at 19K. We're right on track We're hitting our goal for 45K. We need 10K before we start each book. Oh, Christina, thank you for asking. Bantam and Pebbles are doing really good. They're sleeping right now. Pebbles is around here. She wanted some attention, but I think she went to go sleep. I checked in on him over the weekend while I was with my cousin. My cousin lives in the town next door, so I was sleeping at her place, but I'd come in the morning and feed the cats. Because that's the one thing we don't skip on here is food. All right, let's tap, tap, tap. And Christina, how are the cats doing? How's your cat doing? We found a lot of new titles at the local library, so we're going to start. Oh, I saw this one. I thought this one was really good. This one is called Old Blue Is My Home. Really love the blue theme on this one. Old Blue Is My Home. So it looks like the van. We have a very millennial family here. They've got the little van there, and they've got work. It looks like they live in it. And the girl looks like she's doing her homework. They've got their barbecue set up here. Lita Judge. I saw this cover. I thought I have to get this. This is going to be an interesting story. We love a good end page, powder blue. What's the sky? Old Blue. I think this one's gonna be a 10. He's doing good, very happy that he is the only child, right? You tried it. You guys gave it a try, but didn't work out. That's okay. He's happy to be the only person, the only cat in the house. Old Blue with his name. Old Blue doesn't go as fast as other cars, but together we go everywhere. So there's Old Blue in the little bus there. So it doesn't go as fast as the other cars, but it gets more than they need to go. We got an old VW bug in there. To town, to the mountains. Here's town. It's a little town across. They go visit. On their way up to the mountains, the windy roads. To a place where we can sit under the stars and eat warm soup before going to sleep. So they're gonna go camping in their car, this family. They brought the cat, they brought the dog, to a place where we can sit under the stars and eat warm soup before going to sleep. What a beautiful night. Old Blue is my home. There's mom and dad sleeping, there's the dog, the cat. They've got a little light here. Old Blue may look too small to hold everything we need, but we have an outdoor kitchen. And there is a shower made from a bag of water we hang from a tree. Definitely millennial. So their kitchen is outdoors. They've got one of those little fire heaters. And then there's the van. I have my own hammock closet above our bed and a cozy library to read my favorite books. Oh, so the parents have stocked that little van up with the essentials. Clothes, there's the little hammock on top there that has her clothes. It's got books and all the little things that they need. There is a place to store extra water, an axe, and tools. And we have wood to keep us warm. Unless it's raining, then our bedroom becomes a family room where we wait for the ping ping thump of drops on the metal roof to stop. So they have everything they need to make themselves at home. Even when it's raining. Even when the weather isn't cooperating. Old Blue is my home. There, it's raining. They put a little shelter up. But sometimes living in Old Blue makes me feel like I'm from everywhere and belong nowhere, especially when I go to school. Oh, so I'm thinking that this might be their actual house. But sometimes living in Old Blue makes me feel like I'm from everywhere and belong nowhere. Some kids point and laugh at Old Blue, and because they don't understand, they point and laugh at me too. They invite each other to their homes to play, and no one wants to play in Old Blue. Oh, there are all the other kids. She lives in the car. Nobody wants to talk to her. Then these walls feel cold inside, and so do I. Oh, there she is with her cat. So it looks like they are homeless and they live in the car. And then look at the parents. I love the facial expressions that the parents have. The dad, he's looking through the side of his eye. When that kind of sadness takes over, Mom and I have alone time until Old Blue's walls feel warm again and filled with love. Yes, sometimes they go through some hard times. Hard feelings about it, but Mom's there to take care of her. And I believe that the world has a place for me too. That's when I can soak in the warmth of the sun and feel at peace. Soak in the warmth of the sun and feel at peace. Hey, Celestial Inkstia. Oh, Angel, welcome in. She's doing, for today, Angel, she's doing good. Tomorrow she starts her second round of chemo. Sometimes Old Blue and I play the flying game together. I'm never lonely when I imagine I belong to the wind. She's gonna go up there making herself feel better. Little birds. Whenever my family and I go, Old Blue gives us shelter. Or wherever my family and I go, Old Blue gives us shelter. And look how pretty these illustrations are. I think that you use like watercolor with this. You've got this little patch here of field, and it just looks like droplets of paint. And there's a water reflection there. And then you got the blue van, the blue skies. And then at night comes the big moose, elk. Maybe it's elk. Old Blue has always looked after us, keeping us together. They're sharing a family moment at night, and look at, they have the headlights on. I hope there's an author's note at the end of this. Someday we hope to have a forever home. But until that day, I love the depths that children's literature goes in now. Old Blue is my home. So you got this little blue van that they live in. They're a homeless family. They got their laundry on the line. Hey, Just Relax, welcome in. It's the author's note. And then we're going to read about housing insecurity. This story is inspired by my family's own experience. We lived a nomadic existence in Alaska, Nevada, Utah, Oregon, California, and Wisconsin. Although we had a series of traditional homes, they were always temporary. Frequent moves and my father's work in remote areas led to housing insecurity. During my early childhood, the dependable home I knew was an old blue van. This experience gave me a rich relationship with nature, and I have carried throughout my life. But it also came at a cost. I grew up with feelings of anxiety and isolation, never truly belonging to a community. As a result, I created my own community with make-believe friends, and I fostered my imagination, where I could escape and seek comfort. Eventually, this seeded my desire to build real connections with people through writing and illustrations. Oh, wow. Isn't that amazing? She did have, says, what is housing insecurity? For too many families facing housing insecurity today, though it comes in many different forms. For some, it means they live in a place that lacks affordable housing and face the threat of eviction if they can't pay the rent. For others, it means having to move frequently. Some endure overcrowding or live in housing that lacks safety, heat, or basic comforts. Housing insecurity can also mean experiencing homelessness, living in shelters, cars, tents, or even outside with no shelter at all. Whatever form housing insecurity takes, challenges like these can expose people to increased stress and mental physical health risks. Access to affordable food, education, healthcare, and community can also be more challenging. You may have people in your life who are facing these challenges, and you might not even be aware. But you can help families who are experiencing housing insecurity by supporting organizations in your area that work with those in need. Guys, this is a great book. This one, 2025, last year. Old Blue is my home. I don't think we've read a book on here before about homelessness, about kids being homeless. I'm pretty sure we have somewhere along the way, but this one was a really good one. Old Blue is my home. Definitely a 10. Definitely a 10. This is a good example of children's literature that I really like. That it's away from the traditional. Yeah, I don't think so either, huh? Just realized. First time we've read that before. We've read about war. We've read about different types of racism. We've read about Korea, North and South Korea, and that little zone in between. And now we're going to add homelessness to this. Yeah, definitely a 10. I agree. All right. In the chat, let's see what everybody's thinking. We started out with The Mixed Up Owl. Just relax. How is the temperature over there in the East Coast for you? Follow that up with Is It Spring? And then Old Blue is... Thank you so much, Just Rock. Appreciate that. I'm definitely going to go with 3. Still cold. Is there snow over there, or is it 50 degrees? Do you still have snow there, or no snow at all, just cold? Old Blue is my home. Okay, in the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. 1, 2, or 3. Definitely 3. And these are all new, fresh titles, too. Either last year or this year they were published. It was almost 70 for one day a few weeks ago. Oh, you guys were probably burning up, huh? Feral Feminist 3, I agree. Ember UGC 3. That was a really good one. Most of the snow is melting. Oh, okay. Just relax. What are the first signs of spring over there? False hope for spring. Oh, okay. For that one day. What are the first signs that you usually see? All right, let's dig into... Oh, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Set the timer for 1 minute. I'm getting to put both two. Oh, nice, Celestial. Angel, excellent. Well, that's it. How's the first one going? Let's dig back into the stacks. Let's tap. We're at 25K. We want to get to 45K by the end of the live. We're falling a little bit behind. We should be at about 30K. This is going to be another good one. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. This one's a new one, too. Our library had a lot of new books. This one, 2025. 7 Ways Through the Woods. It's going to... Oh, nice. I gotta figure out how to do that. 7 Ways Through the Woods. You know this is gonna be a good one because look at the girl's smirk on her face. She's a little crafty. When you open up the end page there, you get this really mystical, magical. Oh, false spring and false fall. I love it. Is that from the locals? The locals know it. 7 Ways Through the Woods. This is gonna have really good illustrations. There will come a time not too far off when you will stand before a deep, dark forest. That's a good way to set up the story. Hey, Tanya, welcome in. Good to see you. There will come a time not too far off when you will stand before a deep, dark forest. I made chocolate chip muffins in my home. Feral Films, that sounds really good. Do you put butter on those? Doing really good, Tanya. Thank you so much for asking. Good to see you. Be brave, my friend. There are several ways to proceed. Hey, Wild Faith, welcome in. So our friend is going to head into the forest, and she's going to tell us that there are several ways to proceed. Look at how pretty. I love this illustration. Thank you so much, Tanya. I know I missed you guys too. Oh, there's butter in them. Yeah. Tanya, are you at work right now? Look at the deep purple ones in there, and then these little puffs here of pink flowers. Way 1, stick to the path. Many have gone before you. Follow in their footsteps and you'll make it through safely. It's a pretty walk, if a bit boring. So the first way to walk in is to stay in the path. If any of you have ever walked in a forest before, it is pretty dense and cold, and there is a path already made. Look at how pretty that is. The illustrations on this really good. Many have gone before you. Follow their footsteps and you'll make it through safely. Oh, you're taking time off? Way number 2, ride a griffin. Guys, I'm going to show you this picture. You're going to really like it. Look at how pretty that is. Way 2, ride a griffin. Look at how pretty that illustration is. Isn't that gorgeous? That orange mixed with red. Isn't that beautiful, Nutalax? I agree. And that face. Yeah, it glows. It's so pretty. And then these little pops of pink at the top there. First, you will need to befriend a griffin. But I know you, and this won't be a problem. So a griffin looks like a combination of a hawk and a tiger. A bird and a tiger. Look at how pretty that is. The rainbow color. Way 3, stow away a moss giant. You guys are going to really love this picture. Let's be honest, she won't notice one more thing stuck in your hair. It's a slow ride, but you can nap. Okay. So, stow away in a moss giant. Yeah, 5% Griffin to right? Our hockey team in... Oh, it's the Griffins? Oh, how fun. So look at the moss giant. She's green from head to toe, but she's different shades of green. You've got some dark greens and some light greens. And then you've got this quilt here. Different patches, maybe some yellows in there. And then let's be honest, she won't notice one more thing stuck in her hair. So you hit your right on her hair. She's got so many things in there. Yeah, very imaginative. Yeah, it does have like a Harry Potter feel to it, Celestial, right? It's a slow ride, but you can nap. And then the side face. Way 4, take the Sprite tunnels. Don't forget a gift, or the king will make you dance with every single guest in his next party. This will take 100 years at least, and you may forget why you entered the tunnels in the first place. Speaking of Harry Potter, he kind of has a Harry Potter look too. So way for it, take the Sprite tunnels. Little fairies. Their little house here. He's engaging with them. They've got these little acorn heads. Way 5. Weave a raft from crystal serpents. With their permission, of course. Look at how pretty that is. This person, the illustrator, knew color on this one. Way 5. Weave a raft from crystal serpents. With their permission, of course. Serpents. If you enjoy their singing, you will float blissfully down the river. If you don't, then find another way. Trust me on this. Look at how pretty that is, that rainbow color. She's getting beat by that wind. Gorgeous colors on this. Way 6. If you are lucky enough to find a portal flower, introduce yourself and bow just right. The flower will open its petals and dust you with pollen. So way 6, a portal flower, and when it opens up, it'll dust you with pollen. Not too happy for those people who are allergic, but if you're not allergic, you think it's a gorgeous glow. These darks with these colors coming out. You will wake on the other side of the forest, a little woozy. This is the fastest way through the woods. There are 6 ways through the woods. Surely you can choose from among them. Only the bravest, most curious of travelers would ever need a 7th. She got to the end. There's the end of the forest. It's a pretty forest. Look at all that green moss. And those sun rays coming down. You do? Excellent. I knew I was right about you. I like her facial expression. A little smart. Smart out. Way 7. Do not go through the woods at all. Stray off the path with the griffin and the moss giant. So if you don't want to follow the rules, get off the path, and then you will find a visit with the griffin and the moss giant. Look at her. Party with the sprites. They're gonna have a good time with them. Sing with the crystal serpents. Water the portal flower. Look at how pretty that is. Look at those serpents, how pretty that is. Those colors. And then her hair is like glowing. It's got like that glow around it. Step into the trees and stay. Look at that golden light. So beautiful. The woods were never an obstacle to overcome. The woods were the wonder all along. Look at how pretty that is. That red. The end. 7 ways through the woods. Definitely a 10. Story a little, but the illustrations for this make up on that. Really good one. So good. You guys got really good titles tonight. All right, let's go back and see what we've read. We started with The Mixed Up Owl, 1. Is It Spring? 2. Really good illustrations also. Old Blue Is My Home. We talked about home insecurity, housing insecurity. And then 7 Ways Through the Woods. In the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. I think I'm going to go with 3, Old Blue Home. Old Blue Is My Home. Illustrations, perfect. Storyline, great. Amber, UGC, 3. Yeah, it's hard to choose tonight. It's hard to choose. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. We're almost there. We're at 31K. Yeah, you guys are getting really good titles. Starting at 1 minute, tap, tap, tap. Our goal tonight is 45K. We've got 15K. Hey, Wild Faith. Old Bus, 5, and then The Woods, 8. Yes, that's a good one. You guys are going to get 5 books tonight. The 5th book tonight, of course, is going to be Joe E. King and the Fragile Figurine. For those of you who are new, who just joined us, this is my own personal book. For my ride or dies that have been with me on this journey for the last 1.5 years, you've been through the ups and downs of getting this book published. We finally got it. And now we're going to read it for the first time. It's available Monday, April 6th. You can purchase it right now if you go to click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. You can pre-order it on Amazon or on Barnes & Noble. Yes, Angel, thank you so much. Yeah, tap and share, thank you. Yes, that'd be great. Available on Barnes & Noble and on Amazon. And you guys will get to see the illustrations and how everything comes out. Joey King and the Fragile Figurine. We love a good beginning. We haven't gotten to the level of getting an end page yet, but we will get there. We have a little figurine, the little Hope Globe. Joey King loved his special figurine more than anything in the world. There's our friend, Joey King. Nice to meet you, Joe. We've been waiting for you. Angel, I haven't published it on any like Kindle or any of those yet, just hard copy for now. I'm going to start with that and then eventually add those on. It was shaped like a small clear dome with a rainbow inside when he shook it. and when he shook it, shimmering glitter swirled through the liquid, catching the light like tiny stars. His grandmother had given it to him before she passed away, calling it a hope globe. She told Joe it would remind him that even when things felt cloudy, there was always light and color to be found. So Joe, he's a pretty happy guy. He's a pretty happy boy. He's got his little hope globe there that he got from his grandma. But at home, Joe often felt like the light was missing. His father was always busy with work. As a custodian, he spent most of his time working the late shift well into the evening. Whenever Joe tried to talk about his day or ask for help with his feelings, his dad would brush him off. Feral Feminist, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So here we have Joe's dad. Joe's dad's busy. You know, a lot of times we get parents, especially during school time, with a whole bunch of things to do, and they just get busy. Parents get busy, they've got a lot of things on their mind, and sometimes they don't address or are able to connect with their kids like they would like to. And it looks like Joe's dad is going through that now. So there's Joe. He's trying to share his feelings with his dad, but dad's a little busy. Dad's a blue-collar man. Not now, Joe. I have to go to work, he'd say. So off to work he'd go. And Joe's there in the back, not knowing what to do. Joe felt like he didn't have anyone to share his thoughts with, except his figurine. Hey, Corey, welcome in. Same here, Corey. Miss you guys. So there's Joe. Got his little figurine there. Dad's taken off to work. He's got his little drawings here, school. One sunny morning, Joe decided to bring the figurine to school for show and tell. He wanted to share its magic with his classmates and tell them about his grandmother's special message. His teacher, Miss Woods, encouraged her students to share things that mattered to them, and Joe felt safe in her classroom. So there's Joe. We always, sometimes we're very proud of something, sometimes we're happy with something, and we can't really share it with everybody. We can only share it with the people who will understand it, the people we feel safe with. A lot of times at work with the kids, we were having an incident. Just before we went on spring break, we're having an incident with the girl and her friends. And we asked her, which teacher do you feel safe with? Who do you feel like you could talk to if something starts escalating again and you feel that you might get in trouble? And so she gave us a name. So Joe feels really safe with Mrs. Woods. During recess, Joe sat on a bench, carefully holding the figurine in his hands, tilting it to watch the glitter swirl. That's when Aaron and Jennifer, two of his classmates, walked up. So here we have Aaron and Jennifer. They're a little curious. I want to see what Joe's holding there, that hope globe. Hey, Joe, what's that? Aaron asked, pointing to the figurine. So there they are looking at it. It's my hope globe, Joe said proudly. It reminds me of my grandma and how there's always a rainbow, even on cloudy days. Yeah, ignore the same way. Shalise. Oh! Hey, Shalise, welcome back. And there's Joe. We love this little picture there. Look at how happy he is. He's got that big smile on his face, holding that hope globe. Ready to show it off. Jennifer smirked. Hope globe? That's just a fancy snow globe. Bet it's not even that special. Aaron nodded. Yeah, I dare you to drop it. Let's see if it really holds up. So here we have Joe in the middle of a predicament. He's got his two classmates there who are saying, we really don't think it's that special. Let's see if you drop it. Let's see what happens. And then look at his little facial expression. He's like, I don't know. I don't want to. I really love the way this is drawn. His eyes peeping out from that little hope globe. Joe froze. He loved his figurine, but the girls' teasing made him feel small. He didn't want them to think he was scared. Taking a deep breath, Joe reluctantly stood up and held the figurine out in front of him. With shaking hands, he let it drop. Oh, perfect, thank you. Even if you show the light to yourself, it still counts. I love it. And so there, he lets it drop. The figurine hit the concrete with a sharp crack, and Joe's heart sank as the dome shattered. Glittery liquid seeped across the ground, and the rainbow inside lay broken in pieces. Aaron and Jennifer gasped and ran off, leaving Joe kneeling on the ground, staring at the wreckage. Carefully, he picked up the broken shards, tears clinging to his eyes. Isn't that fun? So the girls asked him to drop it to see what happens, and he was nervous. He wanted to save face. He didn't want to think that he was scared, or he didn't want to show his fear. So he ended up dropping it, and the dome shattered. And so did Joe. I was a little reluctant about showing this much emotion on it, but I thought, no, I think I want to keep it. That evening, Joe went home with his shattered remains of his figurine. He approached his father, hoping for comfort. Dad, Joe said softly, holding up the broken pieces, something happened today. So he goes home. He's got his little box there. And they've got these little rose bushes there. We've got some ivy growing on the fence. It's the little details. And there's an aerial view of the broken pieces. Thank you so much, Wealthy. But his dad barely looked up from the newspaper. Not now, Joe. I'm busy. We'll talk later. So again, we get another example. This is why I wanted to use the color pages with this, is that as parents, sometimes we're not, even as educators, I don't have kids, I can't speak from experience, but a lot of times, like, we're working with kids, we've got an agenda, things that we have to do. We don't have time to care for, yes, an emotionally absent father. We don't have time for things like, there's little details. We have, our mind is moving forward. And I wanted to show that so that when I did the read alouds, that we could have that conversation with the kids, because we resolved the relationship with the dad in the end. Joe's chest tightened as he shuffled back to his room, clutching the shards. He wanted to cry, but he didn't know how to make sense of his feelings. The next day, still carrying the broken pieces, Joe went to school. His usual excitement was gone, and he sat quietly at his desk. Miss Woods noticed right away that something was wrong. After class, she knelt beside Joe and asked gently, "Joe, are you okay?" Here's Miss Woods next day. At first, Joe hesitated, but Mrs. Woods' kind eyes made him feel safe. Slowly, he told her everything, the dare, the broken figurine, and how lonely he felt at home. Miss Woods nodded thoughtfully. Feelings can be heavy, Joe, especially when you're carrying them alone. But sharing them like you're doing now is brave. Let's see if we can turn your figurine into something new. We always have to have a Miss Woods in our life, a teacher. Somebody, it doesn't even have to be a teacher, but somebody outside our family unit who helps us and makes us feel safe. Together, Miss Woods and Joe worked on a special art project. They used glue, colorful paper, and pieces of the shattered figurine to create a mosaic. The swirling glitter became part of the design, and the shards formed a bright, shining sunburst with a rainbow at its center. As they worked, Miss Woods said, "Sometimes things break, Joe, but we can create something beautiful from the pieces." Aww. look at them working there together. I just love this picture. Miss Woods. When the mosaic was finished, Joe felt proud. It wasn't the same as his figurine, but it was something new and special. That night, Joe showed the mosaic to his dad and told him everything, the dare of the broken figurine and how much he missed spending time together. There he is with his dad. This time, his dad put down the newspaper and listened. For the first time in a long time, Joe felt heard. His dad apologized for being so busy and promised to spend more time with him. Together, they decided to hang the mosaic in Joe's room as a reminder that even broken things can be transformed into something beautiful. Aw, they took that old shattered figurine, made it into this little poster here, or little picture with it, and the dad. He brings it home, the dad hangs it for him. As Joe drifted off to sleep that night, he smiled. Life wasn't perfect, but he felt a little braver and a lot less alone. He knew now that even when things seemed broken, there was always a way to bring back the light and color. And there he is sleeping. We love a good moon in children's literature, shining down on the little transformed figurine. And as always, the end. That was a great book. 10 out of 10. Joey King and the Fragile Figurine. Guys, our first read of the night for the first time ever. For those of you who are my ride or dies, been with me since day one. Just relax, give that one a 10. Corey, 100 out of 10. Thank you so much, Corey. Feral Feminist, thank you so much. Beautiful. Appreciate it. Amber UGC, loved it. Wild Faith. Thank you so much, Corey. Mexi Pina, 10. Thank you so much, Angel. Amber UGC, 10. Mike Silva, 10. Thank you so much, Corey. Beautiful. Yeah, it came out really good. I really liked the drawings. So as I was telling everybody earlier, you can, Feral Feminist, thank you so much. You can purchase your advanced copy by clicking the link in the bio for, thank you so much, Georgia Beach. Shalise, thank you. You can purchase a pre-order copy for $18.99 on Amazon or on Barnes & Noble. In a month, because I got to order, tomorrow I'm going to order a bulk copy of these and then sell them through my own Shopify account and then through TikTok as well. So if you want to wait, or if you would like to purchase a copy, you can always donate. Tax season is coming up the 15th, so if you need to meet a tax write-off, you can donate them to your local school. So this is what I'm thinking. If you order it through me, you'll get the book. You'll get a set of stickers that have the characters on them. This has all the characters, the dad, it says Joey King. You'll get some stickers with the snow globes on it. You'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the color sheets. And what I'll do is I will mail those to you. I'm planning on getting an envelope that's kind of like an iridescent color. And then putting these inside with the book, and then selling that for $24.99, along with the color sheet. So you'll get the color sheets, the stickers, and the book as well. And then you get a pretty little box with it. I already have in mind what kind of box I'm going to get with it. And I'll show you guys that. I need to put all that together first. But if you'd like to purchase an advanced copy just to have one of your own, you can, and then later purchase another copy for me. You can donate to your local library, actually. Could donate it to your local library. Just let them know. Hey, I got a book I'd like to donate for your shelves. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for joining us. It's really good to be back. I hope to be back. I know I keep saying this, but I hope to be back on a more consistent schedule. Thank you guys for the 44K. We made our goal tonight just in the nick of time as we're signing off. If you're on the East Coast, everybody have a good night. If you're going to stay up with us, we'll be back on the West Coast on again at 9, which is in about 20 minutes. Thank you guys again for the 40. Let's tap, tap, tap. We're 500 away from 45K. So let's tap, tap. Let me have everybody tap, tap, tap. If you go into your TikTok, if you guys can do me a favor, go in, pre-order your copy of Joey King. If you click that, the little commercial. I wish I had time to enjoy this. A little commercial I made for the book. If you can click to share it, send it out to your FYP. That would be that would help out a lot. And then the link in the bio is right up here, so you can click it there to order a pre-order. Thank you guys so much. We made it to our goal. Excellent, wonderful. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you in 20 minutes. Have a good night, everyone.